You may have heard of something called the Jupiter shield theory, but what is it? The Jupiter shield theory is the idea that Jupiter actually protects Earth from dangerous objects in space, acting as a shield and protector for our home planet. Jupiter acts like a goalie, blocking life-threatening impacts from comets, asteroids, and other space debris that would otherwise prove to be our doomsday. Sure, it may fall asleep on the job and let something slip through every now and then, like, the dinosaurs, but perhaps Jupiter is the reason our planet has survived all these millenniums. Over the years, Jupiter has experienced several impacts with space objects which may have been on a crash course for Earth. This could be related to Jupiter's huge gravitational pull and its proximity to the neighboring asteroid belt, which enables it to pull objects in and then toss them out. The Jupiter shield theory is kinda shaky, however. It all began with a research paper by George Wetherill, which mentioned a quote, Jupiter barrier. This idea was taken up by authors Peter Ward and Donald Brownlee in their book Rare Earth, which stated, quote, when planetary systems lack a Jovian planet to guard the outer boundary of the terrestrial planet region, the inner planets may not be capable of supporting more than microbial life. In other words, without Jupiter there to shield us from harmful objects, our atmosphere would have been radically different and we might not even be here. However, this may have been a bit of a stretch from what George Wetherill had intended to prove, since he didn't mention this idea again in his paper, and it certainly wasn't the point of his research. But think about it. Is it possible that the solar system is not just a cluster of individual planets, but actually one cohesive giant being, with each planet playing its own role to fulfill human life, like interplanetary organs working as one cohesive being? Could the entire Milky Way be a single organism? Or could our solar system, and even our entire universe, be something like an atom in the makeup of a much more immense creature we cannot even begin to fathom? Some research suggests that without the help of its neighbor, Saturn, Jupiter wouldn't be able to cast off these large objects, further showing teamwork amongst the planets. Perhaps some of the other planets also help in ways that scientists have yet to discover. Or perhaps Jupiter isn't aware it is helping Earth at all, and it is simply a coincidence. Or perhaps there is something more sinister at play. Recent research presented at the European Planetary Science Congress studied how Jupiter affects comets inside the Milky Way, revealing that Jupiter does not only block objects, but also hurls them towards Earth. Physicist Jonathan Horner's research suggests that while Jupiter does block us from threatening objects, if it ceased to exist at all, Earth would actually be a much safer place, since there would be no gas giant hurling space debris around the solar system. In other words, Jupiter is sort of like a big brother. He might protect us from bullies and keep us safe, but he also likes to pick on us from time to time. What if Jupiter is actively protecting us for now, but changes its mind in the future? What if Jupiter sees our inevitable human expansion off this planet in the future and perceives this as a threat, and decides our time has come? Could Jupiter actually have this sort of godlike power? Probably not, but it is a fascinating idea to contemplate. In the end, Jupiter is probably just a double-edged sword which both helps us, but also holds a looming threat of destruction. So, what do you guys think? What role does Jupiter play in our existence, if any? Is it the hero we don't deserve, but the hero we need? Or will it one day live long enough to see itself become the villain and help wipe out all of humanity? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and check out the listed resources that helped support the content of this video. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe. Until next time, keep your eyes on the sky, and take care.